Hey everyone, this is Ike here, up on Glade Park. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a landscape view. All right, folks, getting ready to cross the Little Dolores. Here we go. All right, made it.
My name is Michelle and I work for Mesa County Libraries. I'm here today at Rough Canyon, which is one of my favorite hiking trails here in the Grand Valley area. This is Jack Brown. He's hiking with me today. I really love this hike because it's really close to town, only about 20 minutes from Grand Junction, and there's just a lot of different features. You start off at a pretty simple trail along a creek bed, and then it widens out into this big beautiful canyon that you see behind me. There's a lot of different rock formations. We have the Chinle, the Wingate, part of the Kayenta Formation, and you can kind of see bits and pieces of all of that scattered throughout this area. This hike starts off pretty easy, but it definitely ends with a bit of strenuous activity included. So there will be some rock scrambling, some creek crossings during certain points of the year, maybe like the spring, and then you will eventually get on some pretty steep ledges. So if you're afraid of heights at all, and if you don't like to scramble over rocks at certain points, I wouldn't suggest this hike. It's usually rated as difficult on the internet. So it's about 2.4 miles. You start at the trailhead, which is in the Banks Canyon recreational area. I picked a really good weather day, but it's kind of nice to feel a little bit of cold. It sort of wakes me up from all the sitting inside I've been doing. So you go about 2.4 miles from the trailhead to the end of this canyon, where you'll come across a couple different waterfalls in the springtime. The end of the canyon ends with a bigger waterfall when the time is right and if the water runoff has been lucrative, where you can climb up and then circle back around another 1.6 miles on the Tapawatch Trail to the parking area here at the Banks Canyon Trailhead. Right now we're about a mile in. This is where the hike starts to get a little more on the difficult level, especially if you're afraid of heights or you don't like rock scrambling. I would recommend wearing your grippiest, most comfortable shoes while you're out here. Makes it a little easier to get around some of the rocks. So I'll show you a little bit more of the tough parts of the hike. We might not make it to the end because the weather's not wanting to comply too much today. Looks like it might start raining. But we'll go a little further and I'll show you one of the most beautiful parts of the hike. So we're starting to ascend up kind of a steeper ledge overlooking the canyon. So we're really going to be gaining a little bit of elevation at this point. As you can see, you're right on the edge here. Some of these drop-offs can be pretty big, and some of the walking sections get pretty narrow. So I would recommend, once again, not being freaked out by heights if you want to continue this hike. This ledge goes for about, I'd say, another quarter of a mile, where you're hugging this big beautiful canyon wall right here, and then you descend further into Rough Canyon. So we have a lot of cottonwoods really starting to bloom down here in the canyon. Apparently there's a canyon frog. That's kind of a rare one you can find here. I've had a friend say he's seen a lot of bald eagles as well. I haven't been that lucky yet, but hopefully one day. So definitely a lot to see, a lot to do here in the Grand Valley, and I feel very lucky as a Mesa County local to be so nearby all of these beautiful trails. So thanks for listening and looking, and everyone stay safe and healthy.